Brandon, wait. Come here. I want to talk to you. Do you remember, gosh, when you were 8 years old, you learned to ride your bicycle? You first learned.
Vaguely.
And every summer, you would pedal over to Sarah Jordan's house, my good friend Sarah Jordan.
Kind of, huh?
Well, she was older and she was sick, extremely sick with cancer. And I remember I told you, it made me sad to think of her being alone because she didn't have any children. And so you started, that summer, you'd pedal over to her house and sit with her by her bed and listen to stories about her life, hold her hand every day until she got too ill to be home anymore.
I mean, yeah, if you say so, Mom.
I do. Brandon, that's who you are to me. In my head, in my heart, a little boy holding a sick woman's hand. You didn't even know that that was the kind thing to do. You just did it.
Mom, why are you telling me all these things now?
Look, Brandon, Russell just left.
The coach, he was here?
He was, and he found the girl. And
What
please
girl?
don't ask me what girl, because you know who I'm talking about. And what you probably don't know, because you're not sweating and shaking, is that this is all most certainly about to explode in the news.
What is?
The tape, Brandon. That it was made, that there are copies of it, that students at God knows how many schools have seen it.
I need other schools.
Brandon, this is much bigger than it was a day ago when we might have been able to staunch the flow of blood. But this is now something that your coach and I cannot handle off the radar, which I would have done. I would have done anything to cover this up and protect you. But now, one of your classmates has gone to Russell.
Who?
I don't know, one of your teammates.
Yeah, and said what exactly?
Where to find the girl. And he did. Russ tracked her down. And she told him it was you. And he came here to tell me it was you.
Oh, come on, Mom, not this again.
Brandon, I'm asking you again, is that you on that tape with that girl?
Mom, no.
Brandon, now 20 minutes ago, Russell was sitting there, right where you are, telling me that that girl who you, or someone who looks exactly like you, because he does, Brandon.
Maybe, but that's not me.
Fine. You know, you would not have believed the look on his face when he was telling me, or the look on mine.
I think I'm getting a pretty good idea of it now, Mom.
Do you know what I was hanging on to when he is telling me? Knuckles, white fingernails shredding my palms? I thought, my son? My son is a decent young man. My son was raised to be thoughtful and considerate and kind and respectful.
Yeah, I was. Mom, I still am.
Fine. Then if you tell me, again, that it is not you on that tape, I will not question you, and I will stand by your side no matter what.
Thank you.
But if it is you, then you have to tell me.
Mom,
before
Jesus,
it's
let
worse,
it go,
because
Mom.
it will. It already has.
Mom.
I want the truth, Brandon, because it will come out. It always does.
It was me, Mom! You want to break me down? You want to make me say it? That's me on the tape.
Brandon. Why?
Why?
Why? Why would you do this? Why did you lied to me!
Well, I wanted to tell you. When Coach Shea grabbed the tape, I wanted to say something, but I don't want this girl. But you know, she's going to be telling everyone else, and...
And who is she? Who is this flesh and blood person that you did this to?
All right. Are you mad?
Yes, I am mad. I would say I'm even fraught. What was her name, Brandon?
Cheryl.
Moody. It's Cheryl Moody. Russ told me.
Yeah, Cheryl Moody.
And she goes to public school, Whitman, I think?
Mom, I didn't want to lie to you.
No. Right now, we're not up to that. Right now, we are dealing with your more morally reprehensible behavior. Does Cheryl Moody go to Whitman?
Yeah, I think.
You think?
Well, we didn't really talk a lot about school. I met her at the mall. She works over at Montgomery Mall in the food court.
And how long after you two met before you, what?
One day.
Pardon?
That day. The day I met her at the mall is the day that I made the tape.
Brandon, the same day?
It was about 3 weeks ago. I drove over from St. Joe's after chapel on a Sunday afternoon.
Where was this? I didn't recognize your room or my room.
Trevor's house.
You did this with his knowledge?
No. His parents were away for the weekend, and they were down in Georgetown where the house is renovated, so I did it in one of the rooms there.
Oh, Brandon.
Well, I never would have done it here, Mom, out of respect.
Out of respect? For who?
Well, for you!
Brandon, if you had 1 ounce of respect for me, you wouldn't have done this. You would not have lied.
Mom, I am so sorry.
Are you? Correct me if I'm wrong, but not only did you make this tape idiotic enough, you brought it to school and showed it to people, which shows me some sort of pathological personality at work here.
Yeah, I did bring it, yeah.
And you organized a screening.
No, that was Mitchell.
How the hell did he get the tape?
I put it in his locker. He leaves it unlocked. Kid
Oh.
can never remember his combinations.
So we're dealing with a boy genius
No,
here.
he's a good guy, Mom.
Clearly.
Anyway, Mitchell took it home and watched it, and he brought it back in, and well, we all watched it together.
Everyone on the team?
Just about.
You wanted them to see it?
I don't know, Mom.
Well, you must have.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Why? Why would you want them to see it?
Dad. Did you call Dad?
I
You
did
have to call
already.
Dad.
He's flying in tomorrow, and he has to fly a surgeon out to replace him. And wait until you see those shockwaves, mister.
No, you'll see. Dad will understand. He can fix this.
You think so? Brandon, you think he will understand that 3 weeks ago, his son, who has everything, who is in the enviable position of being able to afford whatever future he wants, drove to the mall and picked up some poor girl to exploit?
No, don't say it like that, Mom. Don't.
What were you thinking, Brandon, when you were getting ready? You have to find a girl that's not that pretty, but pretty enough. Someone who I will have to do things I would never ask Erica to do. And I'll have to prove that I did them, so I'll have to convince her.
No, it wasn't about convincing, Mom.
No. Because you could never convince that girl to be used like that. Even as charming as you are. As handsome as you are.
Mom, nobody used anyone.
Brandon, do you want me to get the tape back from Russ and we will watch it again? Because this is what I saw when I watched it. I saw a boy. I saw you lead that girl onto what? Not even a bed, a mattress on some floor? And I saw you turn her around, flip her onto her stomach, push her up onto her hands and knees and grab her hair, pull on it, and push into her harder and harder and slap her. I saw you force her face into the mattress. So why? So you wouldn't hear her, what she had to say? I saw you. I couldn't see your face, but I swear you were enjoying it, Brandon.